Ho ho ho! Happy Chinese New Year, everybody! Welcome back to another Dungeon Quest Boss Raid Quest video. In this video, everybody, I will help you guys figure out how to grind out your snowflakes the best possible way. And of course, I'm going to showcase all the brand new snowflake cosmetics for you so that you can figure out where to use your snowflakes intelligently, smartly, and brain bigger. So make sure you guys know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and let's get this show on the road. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as we know already, there's definitely a few different ways to grab yourself some snowflakes. Got 1980 right now. I'm almost finished with getting every single cosmetic out there in the event tab. I just need to get this title and we'll get to it as soon as I grind it out. So the three techniques that we can use to grab ourselves some snowflakes. First off, yes, in the lobby, you can click that weird looking T sign right here. Click it and you can actually spend your very own hard-earning Robux to buy yourself some snowflakes. I mean, I actually think it's not too expensive. 1,000 Robux for 2,500 snowflakes, and you kind of convert it in a certain way and you try to buy certain cosmetics. It's not that expensive, really. So if you do have some Robux to spare and you're kind of lazy to grind, well, definitely go spend your Robux. Anyways, guys, in this shop area, we have all these onesies. We have the Santa, we have the snowman, and then we have some weapons, and then we got some titles too. But we're gonna go back out and I'm gonna tell you your other alternatives to being able to grind out some good snowflakes. So I just want you guys to know, first off, guys, you can get snowflakes from boss raids and also dungeons. The dungeons I do suggest a lot of you guys do drop into is gonna be Winter Outpost. It's literally the easiest dungeon to do, and you can do it at the quickest time. I mean, you might think, yes, then what about Desert Temple? Bros, have you not seen the last time you got the Desert Temple, how many dead ends there were, how many times you guys got lost and needed to find your GPS? Winter Outpost is literally the best one because you can do these runs so fast. You can grab your own snowflake currencies and go back out and go purchase your items. And I do want to let you guys know right now that between the currencies that you grab from boss raids and Winter Outpost, you get the same thing. I'm pretty sure that I'm confirmed, at least for me, that I get the same amount of currency doing boss raids or Winter Outpost. And this applies for any dungeons as well. Steampunks or not, you get the same exact amount. I tried to do steampunks, I got even less than I did for Winter Outpost. And of course, because Winter Outpost is such a low level requirement to get to, this is literally the best dungeon to go to. Okay, so how much time did we spend? We spent roughly 1 minute and 40 seconds, and we grabbed roughly 12 snowflakes for this run. So just remember that right now in your head. Alrighty folks, so let's go hop into a boss raid so we can compare both runs. So doing boss raids, it also doesn't matter which tier you do. So of course you're gonna want to choose tier 1 if you want to farm out some really good stuff, right? You want to go farm out your snowflakes easy and maybe go pick up some gold without any trouble at all, really. Because if you're level 130 or higher, you can do these boss raids already. And of course this option doesn't apply to you if you're lower level, just because of the fact that, well, if you're not 130, you can't even join boss raids. But for me, being my level as I am right now and having some really decent gear, boss raids are going to be so extremely easy to beat. I think I can beat it pretty quickly, but let's see how fast we can do it. Bam! 16 seconds? Really? Wow, that was quick. And 16 seconds for 11 snowflakes. What a deal. As you saw right there, I just grabbed literally 11 snowflakes in 16 seconds. So I think the verdict is pretty clear, guys. And of course, some of you were asking me if you can get snowflakes from Wave Defense. No, I don't think so, because Vinny didn't even announce it in the Discord. So going back to it, guys, I personally think that boss raids are immensely better for snowflakes. First off, number 1, you get similar amount of snowflakes, and it's a really random amount between ranging from 10 to 20. So you don't have to freak out, and maybe you gotten more than 20. I don't really know the exact number, so it's really based on luck. But you do the best and speediest runs, so it ends up in probability getting more snowflakes with boss raids tier 1 than you do in even Winter Outpost easy, and that's the fastest dungeon you can do. So obviously boss raid is gonna be better for snowflakes than dungeons are. And at the same time, guys, in boss raids, you're also getting items to sell for gold. All these tier 1 items, they don't sell for super duper much, but they do sell for millions. And if you need gold like most players do, you probably want to do some boss boss raids. But of course, that is quite limited. It becomes a little tougher. You might die if you don't have enough HP, or maybe you're just not high enough level, which means that you're kind of limited to one option or two, which is buying your old snowflakes, or maybe just staking into winter outposts. So hopefully this has been good enough tips and tricks to help you guys grab your snowflakes. But now let's go move on to the big deal. First off, I want to click the event tab. I'm gonna scroll down and buy my dedicated title. So I finished buying every single thing in the Christmas Dungeon Quest Snowflake shop. Alright, once again guys, this is a limited event. You have a limited time to grab these, but once you get them, you keep them forever. So let's go showcase each and every one of these cosmetics. We're gonna start with the turkey onesie, reindeer, and then Santa. Buck, buck, and buck, 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 buck. And there we go, the turkey onesie. To be honest guys, I like this so much more than the paid penguin. Not right here guys, the paid penguin right here. I mean, the penguin was kind of doo-doo compared to this turkey. At least it has a tail, right? Even if it's flat, it's still a tail. Dude, it looks like those handprints you guys do on construction paper. If you guys know what I mean, let me know in the comments down below if you ever done those handprint turkeys. Yo, it just seems like there's more detail to the turkey than the penguin bird. So just a reminder guys, this turkey right here is 150 snowflakes. So let's move on to reindeer onesie for 300. Bam! Rudolph with the red nose. Okay, this one's really sick as well, okay? It has a tail. It does look like a reindeer. It has button for eyes, but I'm okay with that. And the red nose reindeer that glows. For 300 snowflakes, this is easy grind. Easy choice, guys. Yo, this is so sweet. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, which is Santa. And I was actually walking around with Santa for a little bit, so you might have already seen Mr. Santa. But here he is without any weapons. And we're gonna go around a little bit. He has his beard. He has his hat. And he's a pretty thick boy, okay? You can tell he's a pretty thick boy, old man. All right, so that was for 750 snowflakes. Now we're gonna move on to the snowman for 1250 snowflakes. All right, so there's Frosty the Snowman. He's the only legendary one you can grab from the snowflake collection right now. And to be honest, I mean, its arms is what's messing it up. I don't care about them arms, but then again, someone has to hold on to a weapon. We gotta put a weapon on him and see what happens. Oh. This is what happens. These little stubby arms. I mean, I still think the reindeer and the turkey and even Santa looks better than this legendary one, but maybe you just like to grind and collect them. All right, folks, so the next one we're gonna check out is Candy Cane Blade, and I actually did have it on earlier, but I'll put them on for you guys once again, and this is gonna be 200 snowflakes. And here's your Candy Cane Blades. To be honest, it looks more like a watermelon. Really, it does. And it doesn't really look that threatening, really. Do some swings, leaves behind a trail, and let's move on to the next one. What do we have? We have Icy Star. So I did make a video on this showing this one already, but I will showcase it again. Then there's your Icy Star right here. This is very unique. I really like it. It shines. It does really nice effects. And I mean, it just looks cool when you're using attacks on it, especially if you're using Twin Slash from the tier 30 boss raid. It looks good, doesn't it? It looks like you're throwing that freaking like ninja star. All right, let's move on to the next one. So Icy Star was 250 snowflakes, but Ice Tip Blade is a purple item for 750 snowflakes. And there's your Ice Tip Blade right here. I think it's a set of axes. They call it blades, but it looks more like axes, right? And the handle looks like it's a key, kind of key blade. And then, yeah, trust me, they should be calling this axes and not blades. And this looks pretty good though, right? So let's move on to the next one. Holiday Scythe for 750 snowflakes. Holiday Scythe right here. So I actually think this is amazingly great looking weapon. Look at a little gemstone in the middle. Holy crap, what is that? And it looks really good in the lighting too. I'm actually very happy about this lobby. Yo, I love it so much. So much room to run, so much room to escape, even though it's out in the middle of nowhere. Alright, so let's go on to the titles, because we do have some titles to display. Alright, I can't really see because the own tag is literally blocking it, so I gotta scroll through my inventory for it. Alright, and there we go, Little Helper. That's just a blue title, so there's nothing unique about it. We're gonna move on to the next one. So Little Helper is 100 snowflakes, and the next one is a purple one. I think it's something Dungeoneer for 300 snowflakes. Okay, Holiday Dungeoneer, everybody. It's a purple title, and it did cost a little bit to get it. And I do really suggest you guys grab your titles a little later, just because the titles are pretty pricey and they have the least amount of effect on you, right? And let's go look at the last one, the legendary title for 2,000. And I forgot what it was too, so we gotta check and run for it. Let's see, where is it? The dedicated, the only legendary title out there. So maybe you do want to grab this one for 2,000 snowflakes. So there you go, and the only legendary title, the dedicated. Totally deserve it, guys. It totally deserves to be legendary. If you are able to get this, you are definitely dedicated to DQ. True loyalty, friends. All right, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. So I was able to show you guys the best way to grab your snowflakes. I was able to show you guys every single one of the snowflake cosmetics and titles so you can grab from the shop. So hopefully that has been helpful for you. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do, guys. Like, share, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and of course, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, y'all.